right along. Changes in the position of only one substituent can lead to inactive isomers. So now this is on page 28 of Spiroff. And he says that if you change the position of a carbon, hydrogen, or oxygen, you could get an inactive isomer. It could be inactive, or it could have another action. It could have a different characteristic effect just if you change the position. So that means if I take a hydrogen that is pointing this way and make it point that way, I've screwed up the whole thing. Screwed up the whole thing just by pushing it, because the receptor doesn't see it as being bioidentical. And so it's the changes that the receptor is supposed to take to the DNA doesn't get, that message doesn't get transmitted correctly. And so you get a different effect. All right? So you don't have to make any big changes, just small changes. You don't even have to change the number of carbons, hydrogens, and oxygens, and you can screw it up. Okay? Now, this is progesterone, and that's Provera. Okay? That is really the main culprit. And I think Dr. Zab is going to talk about estrogen and cancer and all this stuff. He may talk about the Provera also. But I want, this happens to be, I told you I make patients honorary gynecologists when I speak to lay people. And I tell them they must know that estrogen promotes growth and progesterone promotes differentiation. And then there's one final exam question to give them their honorary degree. Okay, and this is it. And they have to study hard for this. Okay, but I have just about 100% graduation rate. Okay, so we have our layperson example here, and we probably have some others here. But this is the final exam to become an honorary gynecologist. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for it? Okay. This is it. Does that look different than that? Now take your time. You don't have to. You can fill it out on that CME sheet. We just need to know the answer before you leave. But for you real bright people, does this look different from that? Yes? Okay. Now, how many OBGYNs are here? How many people have been to ACOG meetings where they spend a day trying to convince you that those two are exactly the same? How many have you been to several? And see, all the OBGYNs, they'll spend a day. They will spend years. They've spent several years trying to convince people that this and that are exactly the same. And Dr. Spiroff said, you don't even have to make that big of a change. And you can expect different things to happen. Okay? So, if you try and put that into a person's body and a receptor sees it, just like you can recognize it's different, that progesterone receptor recognizes that it's different also. And so you're going to have different actions. Okay? Remember I told you